Our next keynote speaker is Engineer Shahid Hamid, General Manager of WAPDA. I consider it honor to invite you here, sir. Sir, please unmute your mic.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My presentation is regarding hydrology.
सर अपने माइक अपने करीब कर लें, आपकी वॉइस काफी लो है।
वो प्रेजेंटेशन आ रही है जी? प्रेजेंटेशन आ रही?
अभी एक ब्लैक सा उसके प्रेजेंटेशन के ऊपर है, तो अगर दोबारा शेयर कर दें तो अब ठीक है, अब सही नजर आ रही है।
Yes. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. The subject of my presentation is hydrology and water resources. We all know that the quantity of water is too small while politics is too big. That means availability of water for uh, for different forms, all life forms of life and human development is
शायद
necessary.
साहब रिक्वेस्ट है कि आप इसे प्रेजेंटेशन मोड में चले जाएं, तो
Presentation आ नहीं रही?
नहीं सर, प्रेजेंटेशन मोड में, दिस इज योर वर्किंग मोड F5, प्रेजेंटेशन मोड नहीं आ रही।
F5.
और हाँ, अब आपकी वीडियो आ रही है।
वीडियो आ रही है। अब ठीक है जी?
Yes, now it's fine. Thank you, sir.
Okay. So as we discussed that small water we have, but big politics, because in Pakistan, more than 50% of water is transported water. So we need to be more vigilant and proactive to secure our water share of. And then, yeah. So we know that water has nexus with food, energy, and population. And population is exponentially increasing, so demand of water, energy is also increasing. And if we estimate that we have around 145 million acre feet water available in our Indus Basin, and we can compare it with the South Asia as well as world, while per capita water uh, is also reducing with time because of increase in population. We come to the water resources availability. Rain in our total water resources, rainwater contribute around 25 to 35%. Snow and glaciers contribute 65 to 75%. And the surface water, we usually say 166.6 million acre feet, which also includes some water from hill torrents, and some of the water is being used above the rim stations, while we use around 50 million acre feet water from groundwater. This is a very important feature to be known, that hydrology of Pakistan, sometime it's so much variable that in year 1978-79, we received annual water of more than 183 million acre feet, while in 2001 and 2, we received only 99 million acre feet water. So average water availability is around 145 million acre feet water. So that means there is a big variability. Sometimes we have the small water, then we are in drought conditions, and sometimes we are in flood situation. And this situation dictates us that we should have some storages so that we can transfer water from interseason to interyear. And there is another very important feature that 80% of our water is available about 100 days, that is from April to August, while 20% water is 265 days. So this situation also demands that we should have storages. So regarding hydrology and water management, WAPDA is responsible to measure stream flows, sediment, water quality, climate. And we collect this data, we observe, collect, analyze, compile, publish, and share for planning of water sources projects, projecting and forecasting, so that we can assess that how much water is available in next 6 months, and then we distribute water accordingly. And then we also provide data to individuals and the institutions for research purposes, free of cost. So one of the organizations we have, Surface Water Hydrology, they are responsible to measure stream gauging, gauge height, discharge, sediment, water quality, and climate data. And that data is used, shared with different organizations for different purposes. These are different stations throughout Pakistan. We have around 170 stations which are on Indus, Jhelum, and on all different catchments of Indus Basin. We have another organization, Hydrology and Research Directorate. They have also the telemetric flood telemetric system on spread all over Pakistan, and they measure different parameters necessary for flood data warnings. So these are the different stations on Indus catchment, Jhelum catchment, Chenab catchment, Satluj catchment, and Ravi catchment. We have one organization, that is Glacier Monitoring Research Center, and that organization is responsible to maintain 20 automatic weather stations on our glaciers. And these are the high altitude weather stations. They automatically measure data and then transmit through meteor burst communication. That data is received at Lahore. It is processed. It is through modeling, and then we project that how much water will be available in next 6 months and next 10 days. And that data is also used for different purposes, shared with IRSA, Meteorological Department, Federal Flood Division, and operation of water infrastructure. These are locations of those stations. Glacier monitoring, 20 stations are installed on glaciers in Indus catchment, Jhelum catchment, Kabul Basin. These are the locations. This is one of the stations installed at Khunjrab at an elevation of more than 4,750 meters above sea level. And these are the parameters we measure: temperature, precipitation, relative humidity, solar radiation, snow water equivalent, wind speed, and direction. So one of the organization is the Water Resource Management Directorate. They prepare water situation every day in the morning, and then this is published through the public press and the print media and the electronic media. And they also maintain data for all over all the stations, and they also maintain 21 high-frequency radio communication stations on key positions in Pakistan, from where we get the flood information, and accordingly that information is passed on to different organizations, flood warnings and flood information. These are different stations have the high frequency through wireless stations. We have planned to add more automatic and telemetric stations through AFD funding and Turkish funding, JICA funding, and World Bank funding. So these are different projects in implementation, in planning, implementation stages. These are stations on Neelam, Jhelum, and all over Pakistan, funding from different organizations. So we are doing around more than 100 stations, which will be automatic and telemetric in next 2 years. Now I just want to share that although we have the water available, 145 million acre feet water, but out of that we only store 10% of the water. Just compare it with other countries. They have more than 5 times, 3 times, and even the world average is 40%, and we are just storing 10% of the water. And the water availability or carryover capacities that is available with us is only for 30 days. And the existing storages, we have originally more than 16 million acre feet storage, but up till now we have reduced around 5 million acre feet storage due to sedimentation. So these are different water rules that we are amongst 15 most water scarce countries, 4th highest use of water rate, lowest storage percentage, most water intensive agriculture, and minimum productive value. And we only recycle 2% of the sewage water. So this situation shows the poor management and conservation strategies. Up to 2016, we were able to have power installed capacity of around 6,919 through hydro resources. And if we include small dams, we have storage capacity of 18.645. In Barrage and provide 72,000 acre area in phase 1, but this total project will give around 7. These were complete. Just see the potential we have available from Shiok to Taunsa, more than drop of 7,080 feet, and the potential on this cascade of Indus is available more than 42,000 megawatts, and we have storage potential of 33 million acre feet. So we have just developed Tarbela and Ghaziparotha, Jinnah, and other projects, while we are in process of construction on Diamond Basha and Dasu hydropower.
Sir, please try to conclude within 2 or 3 minutes.
Okay. So we have a plan to double agriculture production, triple clean low-cost hydropower, reduce flood drought impact by 50%, and urban-rural management of water. So our population is increasing and our demand of water is increasing. So we need additional 70 million acre feet water to feed our nation. And we want to increase hydrothermal mix from 30% by 40% up to 2030 and 50% by 2050. So what we need to have more storages, have more conservation and management strategies. And this is planned through additional storages, high efficiency irrigation, lining of canals, and demand side management. So we have a short-term, medium-term, and long-term plan of development of storages and hydropower generation. We have started Mangla Dam project, Mohmand Dam project, which will be completed by 26. This is a financial strategy. WAPDA around 75% funding will be generated by WAPDA, while government will provide 26% of funding. Dasu hydropower project will be completed by 2024. Asha has also been started. It will be completed by 28, and around 37% will be provided by Government of Pakistan, while the remaining will be generated by WAPDA from its own equity, local and foreign banks. And these projects will provide 20 billion confidence building measures, activities, and job opportunity for 27,000 and job for engineers. We need around 25 billion rupees to build these projects. The punchline is WAPDA is committed to develop water storages for food and energy security. Innovative finances strategies are in place. Capacity building of local consultants and engineers, policy, technology, entrepreneurship interface, so that we can complete these projects within time. And so this is the closing slide. कोई पानी जिंदगी है, इसे बचाना शुरू करें. Help WAPDA serve Pakistan, conserve water. Thank you very much.
I think
Thank you.
Thank you very much for your nice presentation, giving overview of WAPDA initiative in the water resources development of Pakistan, the largest organization which is interested with this duty of development of hydro and power sector.